So Frank, as we know him in Case West, sported a more aged look, kinda bearing a resemblance to Dan Aykroyd or a young Bruce Willis because of his hair, and a trailer that sneaked in a Die Hard reference.
Come on out west, have a few laughs, kill a bunch of goddamn zombies.
But like any character design, he had a few other revisions of how he was meant to look. So thanks to a Case West debug build, an unused loading screen, and combo cards, we can take a look at some of these early designs for everyone's favourite photojournalist when he returned to take down Phenotrans in Case West. First up is a Frank design we saw in concept art from Naru Omari. This shows Frank with a super receded hairline, and honestly his face shape kinda reminds me of a Clint Eastwood lookalike. But that design never just stayed as concept art amazingly. If we take a look in Case West's debug build, there is an early Frank notebook picture that has this exact same design. Comparing it to the final model, we can see again the biggest difference is always the hair and the face. The finals tends to have Frank look a little chubbier, whereas the concept slash in-game one here tends to be more thinner, like he has a very strong jawline. I guess at some stage they felt the excessive hair loss was a bit too much and didn't feel Frank enough. So thus came the next revision. Our next design focuses on one scene in a case file tutorial image. Sadly, with it being so low quality, it's hard to see the full details of it. But if we take a look at the game's Frank West combo cards, we can see that all of them are using this early design still. So thus we can take a look at the change up to the hair. Straight up, the receding isn't that bad in this revision, but you can still see more forehead than hair on Frank. The face seems like it is getting much closer to what we had in the final version, so we can see they were leaning in more for a chubbier face than a straight strong jawline. The last thing we have here is an unused loading screen that contains a beta Frank. It seems fairly close to the combo cards still too, but unfortunately it didn't stick. Then finally, after all those designs, Frank eventually became the semi-Dan Aykroyd slash Bruce Willis lookalike we knew him as in Case West.
Take it. The world needs Frank West.
Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this little look at Frank's designs for Case West. Keep your eyes peeled for more DR2 beta content coming soon.